Okay, everybody, welcome to the Wednesday webinar. We are here to do the presentation of Powermine. This is the first presentation of 2020, the year of the change. Now I'm going to share screen and start the presentation. Okay, so I think it's okay. Let me just put it here. Can you write me on the chat if the screen is okay? If you can see it, please let me know in the chat if you can see my screen, and we'll start the presentation right now. Hello, can somebody write me on the chat if you can see the screen, please? Thank you. Okay, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, CryptoWest. All right, welcome to the Powermine evolution. Okay, let's talk about the crypto industry. The cryptocurrencies and the tokens based on the blockchain technology lead what's been called as the fourth industrial revolution. The reality is that any sector can find advantages if it applies the blockchain properly. Either the bank, the insurance, the wealth, the transport, and logistics, or any other. They can help improve their business processes to be financed and or discover and exploit new models. Yes, it is. So the new crypto industry about 10 years ago started with the blockchain technology, a new way of finances. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So which one are the applications of the blockchain technology? Thanks to its multitude of applications, it allows the industry in general to do some things, like, for example, ensure the origin of products such as food, plantations, medicines, raw materials, minerals, jewelry, or any other valuables, etc. The tracking of their movements and or transformations along the supply chain without anyone being able to manipulate the record information. To this end, the blockchain retains a digital representation of the product that is linked to a non-corruptible record of all the operations that affect it. Yes, basically, what is the blockchain? Blockchain is a technology that was a gift to the world, so nobody owns it. We don't know who created. The person who created called himself as Satoshi Nakamoto. And this technology, it was used also to give another gift to the world, that is the digital money, the cryptocurrencies. So based on this, a lot of this code, this programming code has been used and is being developed by some experts, that they develop a network, and that same network give us the guarantee that everything is transparent. So we are talking about some kind of a large ledger when you can record information, and the information once inserted there, it's immutable. So you cannot change. And why? Because this is a non-centralized system and is ruled by a network. So all the records, the improvements of the information inserted on the blockchain is by members connected in a network, and it's never the same. So these validations in the blockchain, they are made by aleatory consensus from members connected to this network. Now, from the original programming of the blockchain, that is the Bitcoin, many other programmers and white papers and blockchains has been developed. One of them was the Ethereum. So the Ethereum blockchain is a blockchain based on the original blockchain, the Genesis, but it was developed by a great mind, and this young man that developed this blockchain from Ethereum, he developed a system that has been operating now for 3 years, that is a system to finance projects through the cryptocurrencies. But let's talk about that. So these projects that they were developed in the Ethereum blockchain, it really gives us a way to finance projects through a model that is recognized as ICOs. So initially, the ICOs, that stands for initial coin offers, they arise as a way to finance a project blockchain where the investor receives an amount of cryptocurrencies or tokens in exchange for their investment. So basically, what was this idea was to use the cryptocurrency as a way to prove that someone has done an investment into a certain project. So what happens is that because of this system, it's not regulated and it's not centralized by and not controlled by authorities. What happened is it's very easy to develop a project, develop a token, and put it out to sell. Based on this facility, let's call it that way, what happened is many people use this model for scams. So in fact, when you are buying a cryptocurrency, there is no intrinsic value behind it. And so there is non-absolute guarantees. Besides that, it's because it's not recognized by authorities, you cannot blame anyone if you buy a cryptocurrency. Based on this uncertainty, was kind of a wild west that it was happening with the cryptocurrencies, and so many companies promoting crypto coins in exchange for investment. And so many of these projects, more than 97% of them, they didn't work, and so people lost their money. Based on this, the developers and the protectors of the blockchain, they started with a new idea. This new era of tokens is to give more guarantees to the investor. And so subsequently, the STOs, that stands for Security Token Offering, generates an environment of greater legal and financial confidence than the ICOs, because they are issued in a regulated environment and the tokens are backed by an asset. Okay, so the difference between the previous tokens we had it with the ICOs and with the STOs now, it's because now this new type, this new era of tokens, that they are regulated, so they must be approved by authorities, governmental authorities, and more than that, the money that the investors put in these tokens, they must be back assets. So there must be a real value behind these tokens for these tokens to be classified as security tokens. Based on these, the SEC on the US was the first regulator to give the conditions for approval of this kind of tokens. And right now they are in developing of approving these tokens as financial assets. So what it means now is during 10 years, the cryptocurrencies were not recognized by authorities and they were not recognized by the financial system. The problem is, the fact is that with this new era of tokens, with this new regulation, with this new back asset token, everything changed. And so when you heard about a security token offering, you can be sure that this is at the same level as any other financial product out there from the financial world. So that's why right now, because of these conditions, the financial world is getting into the cryptocurrencies. And so we as a company, we know about this. We are blockchain developers and protectors. And so we develop products and we do partnerships. And right now, from 1 year ago, we start to work only with STOs. So that's the market we work in this company. So for you to understand a little bit more about the traditional market versus the crypto market, the traditional foreign exchange market and financial in general is complex for most people. Yes, it is. So for example, if you want to be a shareholder of Coca-Cola or a big company, what happened is you must be bank qualified. So what happened is, for you to buy shares of Coca-Cola, for example, or Microsoft or something, you have to be bank qualified. You have to go to a broker or to the bank, and you can buy the shares over there. It's a complex process, and besides that, it's not open to everyone. Well, with this new crypto market and with this new conditions, you can invest to be participating in a big project, in a big company, just by your phone. So the crypto industry and the blockchain technology, they allowed you to have access to big projects, to big companies through a very simple way. You just do your investment in that same company. In exchange, you're going to get tokens that represents the value that this company is offering you. And you can have profits or returns from those tokens through valuation, and reminding that these tokens are in fact regulated by authorities, and the new generation of tokens, these security tokens, are back asset and protected by and regulated by authorities. Okay, so the ICOs and the STOs simplified the access to the crypto market, which in its short existence has been reached a capitalization of over 190 billion euros. So more and more people and companies are interested in cryptocurrencies becoming a trend in the current market. Now, we are facing right now at this moment the fourth industrial revolution. As you may heard, there has been three of them. The first one was the steam engines for the industry that revolutionized the world. And every revolution, industrial revolution, it really moves the world in a different way, in a different direction, for more fast, more wide, for more people. And so everything has been changing with this industrial revolutions. So the industrial revolution, the first one was the steam, the second one was the engine, and the third one was the technology with the internet and computing, programming, and everything else. And now we are facing the fourth industrial revolution. And the blockchain technology is giving one of the largest share in this fourth industrial revolution has been done by the blockchain technology, because in fact it's a programming that has been adopted by many institutions and governments, and everyone is using it because they recognize the value and the importance of this technology in every sector in the world. About the cryptocurrencies, not so much so far, but now with this new token generation, everything changes, and including the financial market is looking to the cryptocurrencies. Now let's talk about the company I stand for, that is GWE. GWE stands for Global World Exchanges, and we are a company, a legal company, a European legal company registered in Spain and also in Tbilisi in Georgia. So we are in fact blockchain developers. So GWE Powermine Evolution Advisor creates and participates in the industrial revolution that is assuming the blockchain technology. What we do, we're training in blockchain and cryptocurrencies technology. We also designing and promoting blockchain projects and advising and investing in STOs and ICO projects. Powermine Evolution markets products and services with the blockchain technology such as Powermine. So in fact, GWE is composed by experts in this technology and also in marketing technology and everything else. And everything we do is to develop and to promote and to do partnerships related to the blockchain projects. So based on this, we have done a huge partnership with another European company that we're going to talk about, and we developed this product that we call as Powermine. So what is Powermine? Powermine packages contain tokens BHF owned by GWE. These are the gateway to the Blue Hill mining project that is currently in a process of applying to a regulation to launch your STO. So in fact, what we do with a Powermine is a product composed by packages with tokens included, and this BHF token, that stands for Blue Hill Foundation token, is the gateway to the STO of the Blue Hill mining. Blue Hill Mine, as I told you, is also a European company based in Germany and also in Switzerland, in Europe. And they own a very big mine in Mongolia, We are talking about a huge ground with over 170 square kilometers. And so they are in the mining field, but they also adopted the blockchain technology to develop this same project. So in fact, I must tell you this, they don't extracting anything from that mine. All they have is they possess the concession of exploring this mine in Mongolia, and so far they haven't started. So, and why they didn't start it? Because they need to raise money to finance the operations. So because of that, what they did, they develop a token, and this token gives co-ownership of the mine, of this ground. So they are using this model of security token offering to raise money to start the operations in the mine. So in fact, a token BHF offers the security of being linked to a real asset. Each token BHF is co-owner of a percentage of the mine, Blue Hill Mine. And this one is possibly the largest copper reserve in Asia. Now, this company, Blue Hill Mining, is developing this project. And among that, they are developing a lot of financial engineering that guarantees that this project will go forward. So all the conditions are being created, and the project is advanced more than expected. So for you to get to know, all the BHF tokens will be exchanged by BHM tokens when finalizing the Blue Hill STO mining. So the tokens we are acquiring right now, they're going to be swapped by the BHM tokens, Blue Hill Mining, that is the STO's tokens, and so you will have right for this. But even so, even before the STO starts and even before you have the BHM, the BHF himself gives you co-ownership of the mine. Okay, so that is most important to retain. So which one are the Powermine benefits? There is a lot of benefits in terms of investment because of the benefits of the costs. And let's talk about a little bit about pricing and valuation. So the price of the BHF tokens right now today is 25 cents of dollar. But it can drop down to 20 cents, depends on the number of tokens or depends on the packages of tokens you are acquiring. Now, what's going to happen to this token? This token, as I told you, is just a gateway to reach to the STO token BHM. So the BHM, during the STO, the security token offering, that is reserved only to qualified investors, because the SEC in the USA, they designed this new type of tokens to be only offering to qualified investors. That means that the persons who can participate in an STO must be qualified investor recognized by the banking system as qualified, and so it's not for everybody. So Powermine gives you the opportunity exactly as those private and qualified investors to participate in this magnificent project. But that's the only way for you to get in. Otherwise, through the STO, you cannot buy these tokens. But even so, those qualified investors, they're going to pay for the same token you are buying, they're going to pay between 30 and 45 cents of dollar per token. So, and your price today, it could be between 20 cents and 25. So in fact, when we say that Powermine gives you benefits and opens an opportunity for any kind of person, it's because there is no filters right now for everyone who wants to join and buy these tokens. During the STO, yes, there will be filters, only is reserved to qualified investors. That is the big difference. Now, what's going to happen to that same token? It's predicted to be listed in a market until the end of the second quarter this year. So the timeline, the end of the time will be 30 June. And so by then, the token will be listed on the exchanges. Those exchanges are not these normal exchanges that we know that exchange the cryptocurrency. So it's a new kind of also a new kind of exchanges, because the existing exchanges right now, they operate in a non-regulated market. Because these tokens are regulated, and because we are talking about a complete different market, these tokens can only be exchanged by exchangers that they are legally applied to exchange financial assets like the STOs. So so these tokens will be listed in those new regulated exchanges, minimum at 45 cents of dollar. So if you realize right now, if you buy the tokens today at 25 cents, and by the middle of the year, they're going to be listed minimum 45 cents, you already have profit of 20 cents per token, okay? But that's not the end. There is good news and bad news about what I'm going to tell you next. So this company, Blue Hill Mining, already predicted and already started the process to be in the stock exchange market in Toronto. So they predicted to go there in 2023, so 3 years from now. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen is this. Until then, the company wants to buy back all the tokens sold and they already told us which price they are paying for this token maximum. The maximum they will pay per token is $30 a piece. So we are talking about a period between 3 to 4 years to get from 25 cents of dollar today up to $30 per token. So do your math and see the advantages that you have right now with the Powermine. First, direct access to a lower price than private investors. Okay, that's the first advantage. The second advantage is because you buy a lower price, you're going to have more profit than even the qualified investors, because they will pay more for this same token. All right. And so the bad news is that you cannot be a shareholder of this company. You cannot benefit from this company forever, unless after you sell your tokens, you go to the stock exchange and buy the shares in the stock market. All right. So, but this is the timeline and the prices for this special, very special token. Another advantage of Powermine is that we have a second opportunity here. The first one is the investment, so you can invest, you can buy your tokens and benefit from all those conditions affected to the token. And the second opportunity is the power of recommendation. So in fact, you can earn more daily if you want to by promoting this same token to other persons. So the Powermine advantages, thanks to the strength of recommendation of the Powermine evolution, what we get, why we do this, because we reduce distribution costs by eliminating advertising, digital marketing, and certain intermediaries. Also, with this system, with this network system, we reach a global person-to-person. So in fact, the company is saving resources, financial resources, expenses in marketing and using intermediaries by using this network and recommendation system. So what translates into an opportunity for our distributors? And what can you get if you become a distributor of Powermine? Exclusive, since you can only access by direct reference of another distributor of Powermine. Also, to generate extra income thanks to the bonus plan created by Powermine Evolution for its members by recommended Powermine and or created your own team. So in fact, if you decide to have this second opportunity here, you can do your own investment and then you can promote to other persons, and with this you're gonna be rewarded. So we have a compensation plan, a bonus plan with Powermine. I'm not going to explain in detail, but I'm going to tell you exactly which one are the bonus you have by recommending. So the first ones are direct and indirect sale. So it means that every time you do some sale of Powermine to another person, you're going to get 10% commission. reminding that these commissions are paid daily as long as you have sales. Okay, so they are paid daily in Bitcoin directly to your Bitcoin wallet. So just for those who understand the network system, normally you produce, you do your sales, then everything goes into the back office and then stays in the back office, and when you want to request your money, you have to pay fees and everything else. With the Powermine, it's everything is automatic. So every time you do a sale, you get a 10% commission directly without requesting in your Bitcoin wallet. Okay, and that never fails. So indirect sale is, imagine that you recommended this product, you made a sale to a friend, and that friend then goes to sell to another friend. Okay, so you will get 10% commission, and you will get another percentage by his sale. All right, so that is direct and indirect sale. Then we have the binary bonus for those who understand what is a network system. We have a 10% binary bonus that rewards you and your team for the production. And then we have, for leaders, we have the matching bonus. That is a bonus that is rewarding team leaders up to 25% commission. We also have a career plan bonuses. So you can get prizes by reaching some ranges in a career plan, and you can have as prizes Powermine packages, incentive trips, Apple products, and even cars. Okay, so now let's get to know exactly which one are the Powermine packages. We have three, that is the beginner, the intermediate, and the advanced. So as I told you before, so we promoted this token by packs, and we have three. Now, the first pack is the beginner. It costs you 247 euros paid in Bitcoin. Because we are a cryptocurrencies developers and protectors and developers, so we must adopt cryptocurrency as main currency in our system. So the price presented is in euros because we have to present the euros because we are an European company, but the only cryptocurrency we use is Bitcoin. So basically what I'm telling you is the beginner pack costs you 247 euros paid in Bitcoin. With this, you are getting 1,097 tokens. And so the price of the token, it will cost you 25 cents per piece. Okay, and there is no extras in this pack. The middle pack, the intermediate one, it will cost you 997 euros paid in Bitcoins, as I told you before. And with this, you are buying 4,431 tokens. But because it's a higher investment, it's a higher pack, you're going to have 8.7% extra tokens that will give you more 385 tokens and a grand total of 4,816 tokens. Because of this percentage of offer tokens, the price drops down to 23 cents of dollar. Now to the third one, the advanced, it will cost you 4,997 euros paid in Bitcoin. With this, you are buying 22,211 tokens. Because it's a higher pack, you're going to have 25% extra tokens that will give you more 5,553 tokens and a grand total in this pack of 27,764 tokens. That drops down the price to 20 cents of dollar per piece. Now do your math. If you get, for example, the intermediate package with 4,816 tokens, it's going to cost you 23 cents of dollar per token. And imagine that in 2 years, the token is $10. So do your math. Multiply those 4,816 by 10. All right, so we are talking about big money, and reminding that this is a back asset token. So the project is real, the company is real, the token represents real value. As I told you before, it gives you co-ownership of a mine. And so everything is legal, and everything reminding that everything it's been regulated by authorities. All right. So the proposal that we are making here with Powermine, it's a very safe one. It's a very reliable one, reminding that nothing is absolutely secure in life, not even your own life. So of course there's risk. There is risk in everything in life. But what I'm telling you is that because of this, these properties that this token has, the risk is very, very low. It's not impossible, but it's low. So it's lower than any other option out there with cryptocurrencies. All right. So this is the Powermine packages. Now, as I told you before, Powermine Evolution is the mining revolution at your fingertips. And why is this? Because as I told you before, you can have access to all of this by just using your phone and buy these tokens and manage these tokens through your phone. You don't have to go to the bank. You don't have to go to a broker. You don't have to do nothing complicated. You don't have to prove yourself as a qualified investor. You skip all those tramites. They are complicated in the normal market. Everything here is very, very easy. So you just grab your phone, you do a registration by recommendation of another power miner, you buy your packages, and then you have access to all of this. So Powermine Evolution, when we say there is the revolution at your fingertips, it's because you have direct access to all of this just by clicking in your phone. Okay, so the presentation is done. So let me just stop here. Okay. Okay. So so as I was telling you, this operation with Blue Hill Mining and this product with the Powermine is almost ending. Why? Because as soon as the STO starts, we're gonna stop sell this token, and I can tell you, the time is near. So these tokens are this opportunity with the Powermine, with the tokens of Blue Hill Foundation, Blue Hill Mining are closing. So we are at the ending stage. And so you still have time today to acquire these tokens and to participate in this project. Reminding, there is a regulated operation. It's a legal financial operation at the same level as any other financial product out there. So take your decision, and you will be most welcome aboard if you decide to change your future. And reminding the second opportunity, not only the profit with the token, but also by promoting this, you can earn Bitcoin. As you know, Bitcoin is the strongest cryptocurrency out there. Today, the valuation is something like 8,500 dollars, and so it's a good way to earn Bitcoin, not buy Bitcoin. All right. So thank you so much for being out there. I'm going to stop record, and then I'm going to keep going with you. Okay.